Hello, Wolf Game Theory folk. This is Layer Cake, and
Neil Bottle.
and we are. I like that. I like that new intro. And we are going to go over the State of the Union in Wolf Game today. It's going to be a little bit of a snippet show today, so I'll just fire off right off the bat. Teams 1 through 4 are pretty much unchanged from the last time we talked. We have real crypto coach Corey, G Money, Panther, and again the real crypto coach pulling up the rear. It's after that where things kind of get interesting. We have Wongsworth, Gary V's first team, his brother AJ, Woolish 126, and just some guy rounding out the top 8. As far as Wool Game goes, it seems as though a lot of jostling has happened to the bottom teams. When we look at some of the tools provided by the community, which we'll get into a little later, it looks like there's some exodus going on amidst from the top teams into the bottom teams. Quite the percentage. For those of you that are not aware, the the Wool Game interim game is a reward for people who generate the most points per day. And in that case, we got to reformulize and sort of look at the teams that don't have much drag on them. You want a nice lean team, nice evenly distributed team, and that's going to produce a real efficient amount of points. Because the leaderboard doesn't shift on that news, and Wool Game is kind of a separate entity because it doesn't, go from the points accrued. It's more about the points that are from the point of the Wool Game on. And then that'll end on February 2nd at 2:22 p.m. So there we are, the numbers again with the Shepherd. He loves the numbers.
Oh, he does.
As far as as far as moves go, we've got Woolish 1026, who took quite a while to make their move, but ended up building another fortification. House G Money actually this morning pulled a rabbit out of the hat and kind of surprised everyone and launched an attack to Crypto Corey's top team. And that was followed again by Panther and just some guy who are all just barraging and pummeling Coach Corey, which seems like a massive sort of mobilization of the houses against Crypto Corey. They see him as a major, major threat. So it's interesting what's going to happen from here on out as far as that's concerned. Corey, though, keeps chugging along. He keeps buying assets and he keeps stacking his team. So it doesn't look like he is phased much. But I will say, just looking at the standings here, G Money is kind of creeping up on him a little bit.
I've noticed that, and I think it's very interesting to watch the moves today. So he's the next person to move in 6 hours time.
Yeah.
I'm wondering now who he's gonna hit. Is he gonna reinforce his team in fourth place? And maybe can hit back at some people, because that one in particular is taking a pummeling. It's separated out from the top three, and it's really kind of it's Wongsworth, AJ. They're definitely in competition. Something I want to talk about, just mention quickly, is Woolish. Woolish sat on that move for quite a long time. I want to say a good 7 or 8 hours. I'm not too sure. That was an interesting move. I wonder if he's trying to drive people away from his team to kind of streamline those different benefits of that. But next 24 hours will be interesting in terms of moves. But I'm
highly anticipating this next move.
What
this
do you
Corey
think?
move? I'm highly anticipating it.
Yeah.
I am just like on the edge of my seat. It's one of those things where, like, I always talk about, like, wow, I wish these moves were shorter. I wish I wish the action was a little, but I am just on the edge of my seat. I want to see what this guy is gonna do. What do you think he's gonna? What do you think he's gonna do?
I think if he's smart, and he's kind of playing a longer game, he's probably gonna hit us. If
G Money,
he's gonna hit G Money. But if he is looking at the board and how he can inflict the most damage straight away, he's gonna go for Panther. Because so he can keep Panther in third place, because he knows that's pissing him off. It's slowing down his returns. And it's interesting what G Money did with that move. I being part of the team, I wasn't expecting it, but
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I mean, but I can't say I disagree with it. I'm gonna be a good little sheep and not disagree with leadership at this point. As we get further in the game, we'll see. But yeah, I mean, I'm feeling good with 2 fortifications.
I know.
If Corey does decide to retaliate against us, it really isn't going to hurt us that much, which is great. But he can hurt Panther.
Yes.
And that's what sort of gives me solace as to think he's going to go back into that.
Maybe at the moment, like, he has enough of a spread between G Money and himself, and that keeps on stacking. But if he can get his 4th place team into 3rd and kind of slow down that, and there's that rivalry with Panther. So I think that might cause him to go for Panther and try and kind of maybe move his 4th place team up, the 10540. But something that's going to really change things that I came across today, and I just said to you just before the show.
Oh yeah, this is great.
Mm-hmm. So Malcode 4418 made an announcement on Twitter today, and this is malcode.xyz. It is Malcode's attack as a service. So I just think this is ingenious. It's a Dutch auction for this move anyway. It ends in 20 hours, and started at 100,000 won, and it goes down to 20,000 won. You can pick whatever team the hit is on, but then there's also a fee to kind of hide the team beforehand. So if it's bought and you want to hide it, you have to pay another 4% fee of wool. It's simple but ingenious.
Not to let them know who made the move, right?
Well, no, I think it's more that that you want to hide the target is what they're saying.
Yeah, but everybody's gonna know, right?
Well, yeah, but not up until it happens. So.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like real time whereby they don't reveal the. It's like, oh, this person won, but we're not gonna know what they did.
If you pay the fee, but right. say if I was to buy it now, like Malcode's, his moves are not for another 20 hours. So he's obviously worked out and has this that in 20 hours time. So maybe it's in 21 hours time, it'll be at 20,000. So, but if you buy it before that time, then you have this kind of period where you can so if I bought it now, I'd have it hidden for that 20 hours. We know that someone bought this turn, but we don't know what it will be used.
Right. It'd be interesting to see if nobody buys it, If nobody buys it, just that's what I would do. I wouldn't buy it at first just to see what he does, just to see if he actually makes a move, because he's gonna hold up the game if he doesn't make a move, right? Can the next move happen?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I always wondered that.
Yeah, no, it can't happen.
Okay, I didn't know that.
That's happened already. Yeah.
And so explain where the proceeds will go.
They go to, as far as I know, I wonder if the history, it doesn't say, FAQ. Yeah, so as far as I believe, it goes to his team. So at the end, the loyal team members, it will maybe be divided up amongst them or something along those lines. But yeah, so. Yeah, it's
so this is like the Iron Islands.
It really is, isn't it? Yeah, Mercenaries. They're
up for sale.
Yeah.
That is just something, though, huh? Yeah. This game is constantly surprising me at the different sort of landscapes and approaches that people have to coming away with the precious wool, right?
100%.
How do I come away with the precious wool? Oh, I get it. I'm gonna auction off my move.
Yeah.
Or it's fabulous. I can't wait to see what's next, because I don't believe the innovation has stopped. I don't believe that other teams won't look at this and try to one up, or you know what I mean? Like that's just how it works. You know, we saw it with wolfgame.tools and then wolfgame.brain, and you know, everybody's always trying to improve upon the technology.
Also what we've seen is another innovation on wolfgame.live. And Scarly,
wolfgame.live.
So Scarly has put up for auction, so 50% of what it was. The fee ended up being, I thought it was very, very cheap, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was a matter of not really having time to organize, in my opinion, but we definitely could have bought this space. Will be better organized for our event too, I think. So Metapunk bid and bought this space for Gary V's team to advertise on, so they can get people to funnel into their Discord perhaps and pitch them to join the Gary V team, you know? So it's really cool, you know? Part is going to charity, and then part is going to be burned, which our community loves doing time and time again.
We love to burn, that's for sure. Not just for the 420 game.
No.
Yeah, this is great, man. Maybe we should advertise the show on there. I wonder if it's a rotating advertisement or if it's just like...
Well, yeah, I suppose maybe we'll reach out to Scarly, because I suppose it's not like we're affecting a team. You know, that way we're not recruiting, but...
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You want to talk about a little wool?
Yeah, we'll have a quick look at the wool. You know, it's holding steady there. Dipped down a little bit, but we're below that 20. We made a run up to 25, but still holding that level. I'm happy enough that we with hopefully some news and different actions that are coming. We're gonna keep on having a nice steady climb for the moment.
Yeah, and it's good. You know, at this time, with all the volatility and things that are going on outside the Wolf game ecosystem, you know, I think I'm happy with 18 cents support, which it seems like where we're at right now. So I don't think it's a horrible time to buy. I don't think it's a horrible time to sell if you've been in early, but you know, not financial advice, obviously. But
yeah,
that was fun today, huh?
Yeah. So I just said I'd mention this to anybody who didn't get to check it out. Both of us today got to drop by with Cool Times, and we had a great time. You know, he gave us a shout out for the channel, so you know, let us know down below if that's how you got to know where we are, or you know, give us a comment and a like, just and let us know, you know, what more you want to hear, or do you want us to cover some more projects, or you know, stick to Wolf game, that sort of stuff. It'd be great.
Yeah.
But I had a great time at that. How about you?
Oh yeah, I thought that was awesome. I was really, really into the obviously I was into the creeps. I've mentioned that before on the show. But the you know, the blockchain miners, that was cool. I think I'm gonna really sort of do a deep dive into their situation. Maybe in the next couple episodes I'll come out with some words on that. But yeah, I thought that was really compelling. I really liked the nodes and the things that they were talking about, and you know, everyone was really super respectful, and you know, Cool Times is a pretty cool guy, man, and that he's a really great host, really thoughtful, really, you know, allowed everybody to say their piece, and it was really great. So thanks so much.
Really nice vibe. Really nice vibe. And that was his first episode, so I'll definitely be tuning in again, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so set a reminder if you guys want to, you know, hear some really cool things that are going on in the crypto space, whether it's NFTs or cryptocurrency. Yeah, Cool Times. Set a reminder. It's a really cool space, and there was a lot of really cool people there too, so.
Yeah, so I think we'll keep this episode short and sweet today.
Definitely.
And hopefully we will have lots of guests coming this week. I know there's a lot of people lined up.
We do.
Yeah. And so it's going to be a good one.
It's going to be kind of the week of the alphas. I think we're going to have 4 alphas on. Hopefully have Brian next week. And then, I'm trying to get, I'm really pushing hard for the herdsman to come on. And then I think we'll round out, maybe next Friday, we'll do a Friday with Farmer Ron. I would love that.
I'd love that too. I'm going to push that with Ron. And if you guys can push that with Ron too, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you guys have a great weekend.
Good night
Peace.
and good luck.
Later.